Hello, today we're working on 2005 Chevy Trailblazer with a 4.2, and we're going to change the cam positioning sensor. And in order to do that, what you want to do is over here on your battery, you want to disconnect the power to it. That just prevents any electrical current while you're trying to unplug it and prevent any damage to your electrical system. Okay, the cam positioning sensor on this vehicle is right there where my finger is. That's your plug for the cam positioning sensor. You're going to want to unplug that. Then down underneath here, right in there, down in that, which you ain't gonna be able to see it, but down in there is one bolt, the whole 10mm bolt that holds the positioning sensor on there. Okay, the tools you're gonna need for this is a preferably a sharp point screwdriver with a point on it, a quarter inch drive ratchet with a 10mm socket. And the reason is you can see there's a outlet pipe for your thermostat housing is in the way, so you're not going to be able to get a 3/8 drive in there with an adapter. And then you're going to need a scan tool. You're going to need one of these. As you can see, this one here is one of the inexpensive ones. You're going to need that to reset the clear the codes in your computer. And once all's done, if you have a bad cam position sensor, once you replace it and reset the codes, you should be good to go on the 2005. This one here, you don't have to run it back through the crankshaft learnization process. Clearing the codes on this one works. So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen this bolt up on this cam positioning sensor and get it out of there. Because of the way this one's positioned, I'm gonna take the electrical connector off after it's out of there. So I'm gonna pause this. Once I get the cam positioning sensor out, I'll come back to you. Okay, I got the bolt out of this. So what you want to do is you want to be gentle with this thing and work it back and forth till it comes out. Which I'm going to have to unplug the electrical connection to be able to rotate it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lay the phone down. I'm going to take that electrical connection off because you can't get it out without taking the electrical connection off. So I'm going to pause this one more time. I'm going to remove this electrical connection right here. It runs to the camshaft positioning sensor. Come back to you in a minute. Actually, I'm going to show this to you. It came out when I was removing it. Now, on this is the cam positioning sensor, which I still got to disconnect the wire to it. But on this connector here, you got to be careful. There's clips in there. There's two clips in there that you got to pop loose. And as you can see, that cam sensor appears to be burnt. So that's what we're replacing. Alrighty, so I'll be back to you in a minute. Let me get this connector off, and then we good to go. Okay, this is the old cam positioning sensor. It appears to be a factory sensor. And on the connector here, as you can see, there's a white clip that goes in there. That's what you have to take out to get the cam positioning sensor out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install this one here. It's a Duralast brand sensor. Okay, see, that's the new sensor there. It's totally different color ring around it. It's a red ring. But once I install that sensor, we'll plug it back in. I'll show you what you need to do about clearing the codes. Okay, I'm gonna pause this again and get this done. Alright, this is the plastic clip that goes back in the plug for the cam position sensor. You want to make sure you reinsert that so that plug doesn't vibrate loose. Now, as you can see, the white clip is back in the sensor. Once that's in there, you want to take the sensor, stick it back up in there, and put the 10 millimeter bolt back up in the thing and tighten it down. I'm gonna do that when I come back to you. This will be installed, and this should have your and then I'll show you how to clear the codes. Okay, as you can see, the cam position sensor is reinstalled. The thing you want to make sure not to do is over tighten that bolt, because if you do, you will crack that plastic mount housing that holds that sensor in there. Okay, the next step is you want to reconnect your battery so you got power to the inside of your vehicle. I'm going to reconnect the battery, and I'll be right back with you.